She's the flight attendant whose twerking cost her her dream job. Twerking cost her her dream job.
Alright guys, so I remember TikTok blowing up back in 2020 around the time of the pandemic, right? Everybody's currently on TikTok, even your grandparents. But pretty much a lot of people don't realize that companies do not like you filming TikToks, especially when you're clocked in and you're on company grounds.
I didn't think that, you know, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself like hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her.
What did they say to you?
They just said that I broke their social media policy.
Nell had only been on the job for 6 months. She says she was twerking to celebrate the end of her probationary period.
Why did you decide to post the video?
And I was really proud of myself that I came so far. I just didn't think that my video and my post and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate.
So how did you feel in that meeting when they told you you lost your job?
I put on such a proud face every time I stepped on that plane. And for them to terminate me without giving me a chance, it just was unfair.
Come on, man. Free my girl. She ain't do nothing wrong.
Really, nigga?
But yeah, as a flight attendant, you have to be professional. Because if I was to board a plane and then see her after seeing her twerk on TikTok, I'm gonna look at her differently. I'm like, damn.
Wasn't she the girl that was twerking on TikTok?
If she really want to twerk that badly, she could always start an OF. I know a lot of y'all will subscribe. But me personally, I'm going to the Reddit. And after she got fired, she went ahead and monetized her looks as a model for music videos. So I wouldn't be surprised if an OF is coming soon. And apparently she's not the only one getting fired for dancing on TikTok. I wouldn't be able to trust you to be my security because say if I need protection, what you gonna do, twerk? You gonna twerk the perpetrator away? So I don't know what made her think it was cool for her to get up on the table like that. And by her caption, she don't really care. She don't care about that job.
You see that? I just got fired for making TikToks. But I ain't mad though, cause guess what? I'm not the Walmart guy. No more. So I'm still gonna make TikToks though. I mean, they ain't gotta like it. But I'm still gonna make my TikTok though, you feel me? So yeah, I just got fired.
So he was making a bunch of TikToks around 2020. He became known as the Walmart guy for just posting a lot of content while he was at the job. And I guess the company higher ups finally found his videos and said, "You got to go, my guy." And this Walmart worker got fired and decides to expose his manager.
"I just got fired for spreading misinformation on the internet. So how about I spread some information about my manager, Allison? How would your boyfriend, what, like to know that you've been hooking up with the stalking manager, Alex, since before I got hired? More importantly, how would the higher-ups like to know about the initiation parties you both throw for the young, attractive new recruits?"
What in the diddy's going on at this Walmart? What the hell? Initiation parties?
You best believe I have every receipt necessary, and as soon as I'm finished recording this, I'm sending them straight to your boyfriend, and I'm sure he's going to be really happy to hear that you and Alex both hit me up for a 3-way tennis match.
You need to leave. That is disgusting.
So a lot of these people are going to need new jobs. And to help you get a new job, you need to look your best. You need to dress the part. You need to make sure your skin is clear. And this is why today's sponsor of this video is Teach Hanley, man. Teach Hanley is an excellent skincare system designed for men. Yes, designed for you to look your best. Implementing this in your daily routine for like 4 minutes a day will help you boost your confidence and have your skin glowing before you even know it. The formula that they use in their products are specifically designed for men's skincare needs. And I recommend you start with their level 1 system. That's personally what I use. So to start off, you got a daily face wash, man. You're gonna wanna use this in the morning and the nighttime. Then you got a AM moisturizer, and it also has SPF to protect your skin from the rays of the sun. You know what I'm saying? And a PM moisturizer that you use in the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory. And then you want to use this about 2 times a day. It's called exfoliating scrub. This helps get the old skin cells off your face so the new ones can breathe. This is my personal favorite. It also helps with ingrown hairs. I've been dealing with a lot of ingrown hairs from shaving, man, so this has been a help. And if somehow you can't figure out how to use these products, it does come with an instructional card showing you exactly how to use these products. And men all over the world are currently using Tiege Hanley. And if you go on the website, you can see countless amounts of 5-star reviews of men actually using the products and seeing results. And Tiege Hanley thinks that you will also enjoy these products. I personally do as well, which is why Tiege is gonna offer you a full refund if you actually end up not liking the products. So if you haven't started yet, man, get on your skin care journey right now by clicking the link below to get 40% off your first box and a free surprise gift worth at $20. And if you do end up signing up as a Tiege member, you will get an additional 20% off.
Boogers always asking me my dream job like I just like working. Bitch, I hate working. I tell people all the time, bro, my dream job is to not have a job. I hate clocking in. I hate talking to managers. First and foremost, I appreciate everybody that watched that video. That video got 1.6 million views. But I got fired today because of that video.
The company was like, hey, if you don't like working, shit, we can make your dream come true. You're fired.
People 3-4 times your age take shit the wrong way. The whole point in that video saying that I just don't like working a job. I'm pretty sure 99% of people do not like working. I'm pretty sure if anybody had the opportunity to lay in the fucking bed and get up and do whatever the fuck they want to do throughout the day without punching in the clock, they would.
He does have a point, and I guarantee that you, yes, you that's watching this video right now, would not prefer to clock in. You prefer to sleep in and do whatever the hell you want. Shit, that's pretty much what I do.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks. When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired my ass. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at. You being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything can cause you to get fucking fired from your job at a clinic. And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay. Like, but y'all be careful with them fucking TikToks because
Yeah, they gonna fire you if they paying you to be on the clock and you sitting over there making TikToks.
And then you blame HR saying HR fired me. What? No. Read your policy book. Make sure you understand what you can and can't do on social media. Please, they will fire you. And another thing, your account is being watched. I don't care if you have blocked everyone you think are watching your account. There's always someone. And there's always someone willing to go back to HR or your manager to say, hey, I just saw this on social media. It happens, believe me, more than you think.
Back in my day when I was working at McDonald's, we didn't really have TikTok like that. So I did not use any TikTok, no social media while I was working. And this was back in like 2015, 2014 when I was like 17. But if TikTok was popular back then, I probably would have been using it while I was on the job. I probably would have been fired too.
I just got fired from my job because a coworker told the owner that I was making a TikTok. Mind you, this is like the second time I ever worked with this dude, right? So last Friday, we was at a client's house, we bringing stuff in out the truck. We had contractors there. They had to cut out some brick and some tile before we can even get started on the install. So after we finished bringing all the stuff in, we just sitting around because we got to wait for them to finish. So I went to the van, about to start making a TikTok. I pulled my phone out, hit the record button. He hit the corner. I'm like, hey, bro, you messing on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Joking and shit. And he was like, bro, you making a TikTok? I was like, yeah, I'm finna knock one out real quick. He was like, bro, this is your full-time job. Like, well, you should be making TikToks. I'm like, bro, we're not doing nothing. And I make money off here. So this is like a part-time job. it take 2 minutes. He was like, I'm all right. After that conversation, I was like, okay, I know what type of dude this is. He pissed off.
All right, yeah, I mean, I could see how that could be annoying. If you're just trying to focus on your job and work and then he just pull his phone out and make a TikTok, okay, I get it. Yeah, you gotta realize my guy is new. You said he just started working there, so he's trying to be on his best behavior.
You know what I'm saying? And You can see it. He tried to play it off, but he making remarks like, next week, Rand will be out here. Oh, Rand the shades expert now. Knowing damn well he finna go to the owner and tell him to fire my ass. Apparently, I'm like the 8th person this dude that got fired. Like, he don't even work out here. He work out in Florida, but he was only back in Louisiana for a week to help with some shit over the holidays or whatever. The owner was like, hey, man, we need to talk. I've been hearing, like, you've been on your phone all day. You make TikToks all day. Work not getting done, so we just go ahead and part ways. I was like, bro, I don't be on my phone all day. I was like, if I make a TikTok, I make a TikTok in downtime. He was like, well, we usually don't have downtime. I said, we got plenty of downtime. I was like, but you know what, man, it is what it is. I just wanted to clarify that shit. I don't want you just going off of what he told you. And also, somebody else fell through the roof that same day. They also got fired too.
Wait, how you gonna fire my mans that fell through the roof? My guy got injured on the job, but you gonna fire him? You really gonna kick him while he's down? That actually is the best time to kick somebody. Because if you think about it, guys, how people say never kick somebody while they're down. My guy is really down on the ground. That's the best time to kick him. You know what I'm saying? It's most effective. Yeah, if I was like a new guy and I see somebody's making TikToks while I'm out here trying to bust my ass and work and focus, it's not gonna feel fair to me. But would I snitch though? No, I wouldn't snitch. The only way I would actually complain or snitch is if it's getting too much.
Hey guys, friends. So I'm wearing my glasses because I've been crying all day. So a little story time because I've never done a story time. So I went to work today and I got fired because of TikTok. I saw on Friday some girl from a different location that I don't even know viewed my profile because in my office I did my due diligence, whatever that word is, and I blocked everyone just in case because I know there's people out there that love to see you doing bad in your life. But I guess she found me. She doesn't have my phone number. She doesn't know my username, my last name. I really don't know how she found me, but as soon as I saw that she viewed my profile on Friday, I immediately blocked her. But I guess she saved my videos, sent it to the higher end in a different office, and they called me into the room today, told me to delete all my videos. When I was on break, I wasn't on company time. I was doing like come with me on my break videos in my car, never showing where I work, the location, the name of where I work, nothing. All they said was due to HIPAA, we're firing you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you block, man. Somehow, somewhere, it's gonna get out there and get to your boss. You know what I'm saying? And they actually ended up making her an example. After they fired her, they sent out a mass email to all the workers saying that no TikToks shall be made on company grounds or on company time. You will be fired if you do make a TikTok. So none of that dancing shit.
So I got fired. Yeah, my big 6-figure remote tech job. Yeah, they canned me. And you guessed it. It was because of a TikTok. Yeah, last month I took a very quick video. I had forgotten to put my mug underneath my Keurig one morning. And so my coffee spilled all over the place. And I took a quick little snippet of the coffee everywhere. I turned around my face. I said, fuck. I hit stop recording and I uploaded. And I did not use my big giant brain to think about the fact that in the background of that video, you could hear my chief product officer talking. Because I was in a meeting. Yep. It was about 4:30 in the morning. I was in my weekly team stand-up meeting. They were having a conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with me. So I went off camera, took the 20-second video and hit upload. And I did not think anything of it until the next day when I got called into a meeting with HR and my chief product officer. And they said, hey, somebody sent us this video and we are immediately dismissing you from the company for gross negligence. I said, it was great working with all of you. And I hung up the call and I said, holy shit. So the next day I was pissed off. I got on TikTok and I was like, I'm gonna start a company. I'm gonna change the world. This is what I'm doing. And I'll tell you guys when I'm ready to soft launch and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. And so you guessed it. Today I am soft launching bridal. I am finally combining my two loves, technology and horses.
Actually, my favorite I got fired story on TikTok because she actually decided to start a company after this, which makes me believe that the universe just steered her in a direction that she needed to go. Sometimes you need to experience chaos to go in the direction that you're meant to be. So now she is fully motivated to start that company. And who knows, that company might take off. So guys, whenever you're at your lowest, it just means it's time to reevaluate. It's just the universe telling you that, okay, you've been going in the wrong direction for too long now, so we're just gonna help you and steer you back in the right path. You can't go any lower. You know what I'm saying? You're already at your lowest. So it's time for you to go up and go in the right direction. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out, y'all.
You talking my language, I can't help but like it. And just like a light